My name is Dimopolous. I've been sculpting ceramics since 1988. I did a 3-year degree at RMIT. I always say I have a 3-dimensional mind because I'm always looking at things, even if they're 2-dimensional. I'm looking at them 3-dimensionally, and I also paint, so I like to put mixed medium on my canvases. Yeah, I had a big gap in being creative. I probably picked it up last year, probably with an art therapist, and I'm part of Skitsy Incorporated. We have a studio there at the Abbotsford Convent, and we just do our own thing, do our art, and they had pop-up shops for where we can sell our work also. So I've been there for 2 years at Skitsy, and it's amazing. They have Mojo Festival every year, which is amazing. I've performed as a harp player and also as a poet, which happened 2024. And it's a great festival to do with disability, mental health advocacy. I'm part of Mayfield Studios now. I continue to do ceramics. I founded last year in 2024, and I go to the studio at least once a week and make some work. I want to do a whole series of love hearts, which I've started to do last year, and I have 3-dimensional flowers on the love hearts. They're made of slabs, so they're 3-dimensional. And I've only made 3. My art therapist got 1. She's got 1, and the other one is for me because I want a record of it. And that's just been fired. So I'm very passionate about ceramics, the form, creating the clay, moulding it. This residency, a great opportunity to do something different. Unfortunately, ceramics takes a while to fire and things like that, so I couldn't, I wanted to make some work, but I couldn't because of the time frame of us just being here for 6 weeks. The exhibition's called Heartland, and Heartland is very dear to me. It's my parents' half-acre property, and that's my heartland. And when I arrived there in 1973, I was a little girl of 7, and I saw this big property, and it was big. It was so huge, and like, wow, you know, I just thought, what a beautiful. I named it Heartland last year, actually. I did a huge painting, 4-canvas painting, which I printed on the canvas, Heartland. And it's got the little weatherboard house, and it's got lemon trees and prickly pears. And my work for this particular exhibition is based on Lewis Carroll's Alice in Wonderland. You know, the name's been used, Wonderland, okay, because Lewis Carroll named it that. So mine's Heartland, and I have moulds of Alice figurines and things like that, which I'm placing on bottles, which I'm recycling, and they had to do. I was recently diagnosed with achalasia, which is your muscles in your esophagus, in my esophagus, are not working properly. And I had to have a procedure where they put Botox down for the muscles to relax. And I was like throwing up for 2 months with that condition. And when I had the procedure, it stopped. And I'm much healthier today. And so I've used the bottles I was drinking that assisted me with my condition. So used permanent markers to colour them in, and then the ideas developed from that, and I have actual books that I've glued together, and they're the base of the bottles. The bottles are going to be upside down, and I bought some fairy lights, so there's going to be fairy lights in the bottle, and on plastic sheets I wrote the word Heartland, and I want to place Heartland, the word, inside the bottle, so when they light up you can see Heartland. And then on the bottles I'm going to place all the Alice moulds on the bottles, and I had 40 photographs which I decided to do black and white, and my mother planted pink roses at Heartland, and I painted them in pink ink because I see Mum's colour is pink, and so that was 20 photos, then another 20 photos which I painted in blue ink, and that's Dad's colour, and I've got portraits of Mum and Dad. Mum is the Queen of Hearts, and my dad is the King of Hearts, and his hair's blue, from white hair to blue hair, and his flowers are blue. Good time to mention people that I would like to thank. I think Nick Dimopolous, my wonderful young brother, supported by my older brother Alex Dimopolous, and my beautiful parents, Costadina Dimopolous and Apostolos Dimopolous, that has raised me the person I am today, and Susan Edwards. My wonderful assistant, who is Andrea, the director here, manager, and she helped me with my mushrooms. She was so quick. And Jonah, who's assisting me today as well, she's wonderful. She's my support worker, and she's wonderful. Diane, one of my best friends, who's been supporting me and visited me here in the studio, and did a mushroom too for me, which is great. And Dave, who's a fantastic art mentor from Access Victoria. He's just been fantastic in support and creativity, and of course I make it my work my own, of course. He always says that. Very, very excited. Very excited to finish the work, very excited to have the opening with wonderful people coming and see the show.